Hey, welcome to Happiness Bar. My goal is to share cocktails, content, and happiness. And today, we are doing a winter special here, a nice little hot cocktail for your colder months. This is gonna be an orange-infused hot buttered rum. This cocktail is made with one of my favorites, Planetary Dark Rum. It's made with butter, it's made with cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, vanilla, brown sugar, and of course, some beautiful orange zest here, baby. This is gonna be really nice for your winter months, guys. It's a warm little cocktail. If you haven't had a hot butter rum, it is fantastic. It's so rich and creamy and boozy, and it's simple, but it's fantastic, and it's a great cocktail to have out by the fire pit as you are trying to warm up when it's cooling down. So yeah, this is the Orange Hot Buttered Rum. First thing we gotta do is we gotta make our orange infused butter. Got some nice unsalted butter. I like this Kerrygold stuff. Irish grass-fed cows, right? How can you go wrong with that? You wanna make sure you get it softened up a bit, so take it out of the refrigerator a little bit before you gotta make it. And we're just gonna throw a whole stick of butter. We are going to start with our brown sugar. I like to go with the dark brown sugar so you get a little more of that molasses note in it. And we're gonna do a half a cup of our dark brown sugar. Half cup dark brown sugar. Half a teaspoon of ground clove. Half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Half teaspoon ground allspice. Whole nutmeg here. I'm gonna grind up a half teaspoon of that as well. Watch your knuckles and your fingertips. I'm gonna grab a pinch of salt. Go a whole teaspoon vanilla extract. And for the fun part, we are going to do the zest of one whole orange. Get that extra orange zest off the back of the zester. Right, next you're gonna wanna beat this up, mix it together. You can use a whisk and do it by hand, or if you got one of these guys, little egg beaters, you can use that as well. All right, get all the butter off your beater. Give the butter a little taste. Nice and sweet from that brown sugar. Get that orange zest in there. Cinnamon comes through, nutmeg, allspice, all that beautiful. Once you got all of your butter mixed together here with all your spices and your orange zest, grab a nice little rubber spatula to make sure you scrape all that goodness off this container. What I'm gonna do, I got a little plastic container here to store in so it fits in the refrigerator a little bit better. Label and date and your shelf life, guys. Take a look at your whatever butter you're using and the expiration date, and just throw that on the container. And there it is, guys, our orange and spice infused butter. Now outside of this cocktail, you can keep this and use this, man. You can put this on toast in the morning, pancakes, waffles, whatever. This stuff is awesome. Definitely good for more than one use. Biscuits, whatever you want to put it on. So that's it for all the prep work today. Let's go ahead and jump into making our orange hot buttered rum. This cocktail is built, so first thing we're gonna need is our glassware. You're gonna wanna make sure you get a glass that is heat resistant. Next thing we're gonna need is our jigger. You're also gonna need a tablespoon. And to start with this cocktail, we are going to do 2 tablespoons of that orange and spice infused butter. My bar spoon here, because I'm gonna need that anyways. 1 and 2. Next, 2 ounces of aged rum. And we're going to need 4 to 6 ounces of hot water. I got my kettle here. 4 ounces if you like a little more boozy, 6 ounces if you like it a little more watered down. This glass, I believe, is only gonna take 4 ounces, so we're just gonna fill her up. Oh yeah. Grab that bar spoon and we're just gonna give it a little stir here. Agitate the glass until all of that butter is melted and mixed in. We're gonna garnish with an orange peel. So you get a nice wide fat peel. Spritz the cocktail. Really make sure that orange comes alive. Roll this bad boy up. Clip her right to the edge of the glass. There you have it, guys. The orange infused hot buttered rum. Let's taste. Get the orange, you get that like buttery smell with the brown sugar. Oh, it's so nice. That's lovely, guys. It's lovely, lovely, lovely. The rum remains a star, but it's so fatty and rich on the palate, full of baking spices. I mean, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the clove, all that kind of just comes together in a beautiful bouquet of just baking spices. It feels wintry. This cocktail is really, really nice. I always love a hot buttered rum whenever I have it. I don't drink them enough. The orange comes through just subtly. Arguably, I would like a little more orange, so if I was gonna do this again, maybe I'd throw like a splash of the orange's juice into the butter with it. Fantastic. I just want a little more orange out of it, I think, a little more punch. But you get a little subtle orange note from that, from those orange, from that orange zest. And I think the longer this butter sits as well, that orange zest is gonna infuse into that butter versus right when you make it, the orange zest doesn't have as much time to infuse. So I think it will get a little more orange as that sits, but it is still a fantastic cocktail. The orange comes through very subtly, but those baking spices hit hard, that little bit of vanilla. It really brings out the wonderful flavor of this nice dark aged rum. Man, something definitely enjoyable to drink by a fireside on a cold winter's night. There it is, guys, the orange infused hot buttered rum. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Maybe you made it along with me. Maybe you wrote down save for a later date. But either way, let me know how you're liking everything. And as always, guys, become a regular somewhere. Become a regular at your local watering hole. It's the best way to support local business. Become a regular here at Happiness Bar by liking, commenting, subscribing. Hit that bell if you want notifications, because we got cocktail videos coming out every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern to get you ready for the weekend. Stay happy, everyone.